I hope there's no glare on my glasses because I am in front of the window. This is going to help you. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you guys decided to join me today. If you've never been here before, welcome, bring it on in. I'm sure you've read the title already. So this is 9 reasons your natural hairstyle is not working. So I'm going to give you 9 reasons, 9 things that I discovered my own experience. But once I started following these things, most hairstyles work out for me. And when I have a fail, it's usually one of these reasons. We're going to hop right in it. So the first one, not moisturized. So by that I mean your hair is not moisturized enough. So the results of your hair doesn't look moisturized and it feels dry. It doesn't look shiny, it lacks luster, and there's no definition. In order to combat that, I started doing deep conditioning more often. I would say start doing it bi-weekly, do it weekly, see if you see a difference in your hair. Figure out what regimen you need for deep conditioning and work the products into your hair. So by that I mean you're like stroking the product into your hair. You're not just like putting it on there and letting it sit. Figuring out how to properly moisturize your hair texture is going to help you a great deal. Number 2 is going to be your ends need to get clipped. Child, my ends need to get clipped right now, like right now, like today, like as soon as possible. This is how I tell my ends need to be clipped. When my style is frizzy, no matter what I do. And my roots have definition, but when I get to my ends, it's ratty and frizzy and it feels raggedy. If I run my fingers on it and my ends feel rough. Like no matter what style I do, when I have raggedy ends, my style does not come out good. It can come out okay, but it doesn't come out as best it can. It affects my entire hairstyle. One thing you can do to help that is to dust your ends or clip your ends, whatever you decide to do. If you clip them yourself, you dust them yourself, whatever you decide to do, it's really gonna change how your hairstyles come out in the long run. Number 3, your hair is not detangled enough. I know it can be tough detangling your hair and detangle your hair thoroughly. That's another way I get the best outcome for my hairstyle. So I detangle first with my fingers and then I use a Y2 comb and then I use the tangle teaser. And that's what I'm currently using. I switch up a lot when it comes to detangling because sometimes my hair just needs different things. When I don't detangle my hair well and I go to twist it, my hair isn't as defined as it would have been if I smoothed everything out before I twisted my hair. The results will look inconsistent. Some of it is defined, some of it isn't. So just tailor it to what your hair needs. 4 is the wrong products. The wrong products. You using the wrong products. There is nothing you can do about using the wrong products besides trying something else. If it does not work for you, it does not work for you. And that's something that I learned. So if you notice that a product isn't working for you like it used to work for you, just switch products. You don't stick with the same product and be upset with your results every time because it's nothing you could do about using the wrong products. Your results for that will look like they could be better and look like, and you've seen them be better. Number 5, work in smaller sections. Section your hair off. Some people can not section their hair off and they can break that product through their hair and their hair turns out bomb. But me, my hair is thick. So I need to work in sections. I can't not work in sections, but when you don't work in smaller sections, sometimes the results will look like there is definition, it's moisturized, but it's a little frizzy and a little puffy, or the definition, it could be better. So if you work in smaller sections, you could see a difference in your hair and in the definition. 6, product buildup. Sometimes products cannot work in your hair the way they're supposed to because you have leftover product residue in your hair. And even if you don't like to use shampoo, you can do an ACV rinse and that'll cleanse your hair and it'll clarify your hair so you can get that product buildup off. The results for that can look good but feel a bit cakey. so your hair can feel like heavy. Even sometimes when I've had product build up, it's made my scalp itch to the point where I just had to go and wash my hair, because I was doing more co-washing back then than I was doing shampoos, and eventually I just switched right over to shampoo, because I realized my hair needed that cleanse. Make sure you're getting that product build up off your scalp, so when you use other products, you can actually reap the benefits of those products, and those products can work the way they're supposed to. 7, your hair must be wet or soaking wet. So damp, wet, whatever, however you want to do it. I prefer to do my hair when it's soaking wet. That's when I get the best results, because I like the way my hair soaks up the moisture from the water. So I prefer doing my styles on soaking wet hair. My results when I don't do my hair on soaking wet hair, my hair is frizzy, there's not a lot of definition, and it doesn't last long at all. It lasts like that day and the next day, and that's it. I prefer to do my hair on soaking wet hair. It helps with moisture and it helps with my definition. Number 8, you did not let it dry. You know you didn't let it dry. I know you didn't let it dry. Not letting your natural hairstyle dry is the worst, because most of the time it's like, forget it, like I have to leave and I can't let it dry anymore. You know what your hairstyles look like when you don't let them dry, and you know what they look like when you let them dry. It's like a totally different hairstyle. When I don't let my hair dry, my hair is just frizzy. It doesn't retain any moisture, so my hair feels like dry, and those results just last for that one day, and there's a lot of shrinkage. I just don't play those games. Let your hair dry, sit under the dryer, stick your head out the window, whatever you gotta do. Finally, number 9, you use too much product. Okay, so some of us are heavy-handed, some of us are light-handed, some of us are in the middle. Me, I used to be very light-handed. My hair used to be super frizzy because I wasn't using enough product for my hair, because my hair is on the thicker side, so I need more product because I have more strands. It's just that simple. So you have to find the perfect cocktail for you, because if you need a dollop, use a dollop. If you need a dime size, use a dime size. If you need a scoop, use the scoops. You can tell when you use too much, because your hair will feel really heavy. It'll just be too much, and you can tell it's too much. Use these tips at your own discretion and figure out which styles you can apply them to. Okay, so those are my 9 tips on why your hairstyle is not working. Some of those may apply to you, some of those may not, but these are 9 things that I've learned on my journey that I kind of wish I knew earlier on in the beginning, because it probably would have saved me a lot of times and a lot of failed hairstyles, because child, I still have failed hairstyles. My most recent hairstyle failed because it was a wash and go. I did not use the right combination of product. If your hairstyles have failed, and it's for one of the reasons that I have not listed, comment down below. Let me know some things that you have learned that I haven't mentioned. Folks need to know why their hairstyles are not working, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because these are why my hairstyles weren't working at first. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. And I hope your natural hairstyle work. I hope it work. I hope you flourish. I hope right now while you're watching this video, you're flourishing in life. Do that. Everybody gonna be fine.